Hey everybody, it's Mike over at Taxes and Bricks. Welcome to another Lego video. Oh, hi puppy. Oh, you guys probably haven't seen Puppy in a while. Oh, she got so big, she's like 50 pounds in like less than a year, which is how much weight I gain in less than a year. Hi puppy. Hello Kansas. Oh, we're not in Kansas anymore, Kansas. No, not so much. Okay, yes, okay. I know. Okay. Can I do my video now? Can I do my video? Here, you sit right here. I'll get you a treat in a minute. Okay. Oh my God. So big and so stubborn. All right, well, welcome back to another Lego video. So, I am working up to the Lego Technic Ferrari Daytona, set 42143. That is not what we're doing today. We're gonna do one more kind of big kitty Lego set here, Lego Technic set rather, and then I brought the Ferrari home. It's here. I'm committed. I'm ready to rock and roll with it. Almost. Tonight though, we're gonna do set 42130. This is the Lego Technic BMW M1000RR motorcycle, as you can see. 1,920 pieces. It was released on January 1st, 2022, so just about a year ago. Happy birthday. I got it on release day, and I paid $229.99 for it. I had some VIP points that I cashed in, so I got 20 bucks off. This set, so I have a couple of the other motorcycles. I've got the Creator Harley, I've got the Ducati, and then I've got the street bike. There's like a street bike that's out. Anyway, this is massive compared to those three sets. 22 or 23 inches long, okay? It's gonna sit about 15 inches high, and it's about 4 inches wide with, you know, handlebars and the front fairing and everything. This is an absolutely monstrous set. I don't know what the scale is to it. I think it's 1/5. Yeah, I think it's a 1/5 scale, so this is huge. Usually, you see like a Lego set, it's like 1/8 scale, or less. This is, wow. So, really excited to crack into this. I have not seen any videos on it. They're out there, I know they are, but I have not watched any videos of this. I gotta say, I was really excited for this set. I used to own a motorcycle. Now, not so much, you know, kids and whatever, but yeah, so we're gonna crack right into this, except I don't have my knife, so we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way, and I'm just gonna crack into it with my brick separator, which isn't working. It usually does. Yeah, there we go. There we go, got one off, almost. Yeah, I'm mangling the box, and we'll rip the tape, no big deal. I mean, half the time they have thumb tabs anyway, so no big deal. Alright, so, brick separator kind of a fail. I have a feeling this is going to be a lot of ads. Alright, ready? Here goes nothing. Oh! Surprise! Ooh! It's like Christmas. There's a mystery box. Ooh, well, let's see what's in here first. Got a bag 2, 5, 4, 5, unnumbered bag. There's a 3. There's a 2, a 3, a 5, and a 3. Okay, so we got ones in here somewhere. Also, something fun about this, it comes with a UCS style plaque, which is going to have a lot of facts and statistics and, you know, sort of information about the bike. I have a feeling the wheels and things are going to be in here. O-M. Look at that! It's like the size of a softball! Holy, what the? This thing is going to be enormous. Oh my God. Oh, good for them. They did 2 different size wheels, or tires rather. Wow. This is insanity. I bet you this manual is in good shape too. Oh no. Oh no. Oh Oh no. Oh no. Shameful. For a $250 set. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Okay. I see 5 building stages and a whole lot more in terms of bags here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 bags, 5 building stages, and an unnumbered bag with what looks like either suspension pieces or something plus the UCS plaque. I'm excited. I don't know how long this is going to take. Let's see. 1,500 pieces usually can take me, I don't know, about 2-3 nights to build. So we could be looking at 4 or 5 nights here, depending on how much time I've got and whatnot. So yeah, I'm going to jump right into this tonight, and I'm going to bust through, I think, bags 1 and 2, and then maybe I can get 3 done tomorrow, 4, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. The good news is I think it's going to be a lot of pins, which means, I don't know, it'll go a little bit faster. So anyway, I'm real excited. I'll flash back in as I'm kind of making progress on this like I usually do, and we'll just see how it goes. Okay, so I wanted to flash back in here really quickly. I am done with building phase number 1. It was 3 bags and a lot of pieces, and this is the result. It's a little compact engine here with the chain, which was 62 little chain pieces, a lot more than what they usually require you to put together. Couple of things. I only made 2 catastrophic errors. One of them involved this piece right here, which I had accidentally mounted 1 stud off of where it needed to be, and I didn't realize it till I got like 9 further steps in, and I had to take those 9 apart, break this thing down in order to get it to work. This thing's connected this way and this way, so there was no way I could just pop it off and fix it. That was a nightmare. And then I messed up one of the building phases under here, one of the steps under here, but I recognized the issue almost right away because things stopped spinning. So basically with this, in terms of the kind of location of the vehicle, that's the front view. So if you were standing in front of the motorcycle, that's what you'd see. This is going to be the right side of the bike. This is the left side of the bike. This is the rear of the bike. The chain goes out like this. It's going to attach to the wheel here this way. Couple of fun things about this set. It's got transmission, a simulated transmission. So when you hit this lever, which I'm assuming is going to be connected to a foot pedal, you can hear it. It's got gears, backwards, forwards, just like you can on a bike if you've ever ridden a motorcycle or whatever. And then underneath the gears move the chain. I don't know if you can see that, but and then as the chain moves, if you can see this, the pistons move. So far everything's working correctly. We'll see with this. I don't know. By the end, this thing could be just a giant display piece with gears that don't work. So, knowing me, anyway. All right, that's it for building phase 1. I'm gonna blast through 2 tonight, maybe 3. I don't know. It just depends on how big of a building phase 2 is. So, kind of flash back in here next time I get to a stopping point and see how terribly I'm doing. Okay, so building phase 2 is done. Something odd, and I try not to look ahead in the manual. Sometimes I do, I can't help myself, but in this one I did not look through, and I was shocked to learn that the second building phase is the UCS plaque. Okay, so basically what I built was, oops, dropped my little phone thing there, sorry. I built this piece, and then there's a framing piece that goes underneath, okay, and then it kind of goes up and around a little bit. And that was the piece that we just built, or just the phase that we just built here. Usually if you're building something that's UCS style or UCS, which stands for Ultimate Collector Series for those who don't know, you kind of build the stand last. So I think, I mean, I looked ahead a little bit, but not a lot. I think what's going to happen here is this whole contraption just kind of sits on this with 3 pins, which kind of makes me a little nervous because but I'm hoping maybe towards the end it bolts on a little bit. But I understand they probably want you to be able to pull it off easily and kind of maybe zoom it around a little bit and play with it a little bit, but not that I'm going to do that. But I hope there's going to be, but I think what's going to happen is I think I'm going to end up building this thing while it's sitting on the stand, which is interesting and poses probably a completely unnecessary challenge for my already Technic challenged, brain. So anyway, so far it's kind of starting to look like a motorcycle. It's getting a little bigger this way, a little bigger this way. So I think next building phase I looked, and I'm going to need the tires and the wheels. So I'm thinking it's going to start to really look like a motorcycle in about an hour or so. So just going to keep getting to it. Building phase number 3 is up next, and I'll just keep flashing back in when I have more progress. All right, welcome back. So the good news here is that I'm done with building phase number 3. That took a little while. I was up a little bit on that one. And as I suspected, building on top of the stand was definitely challenging. But good news, it's done, and everything is still kind of working the way it's supposed to. Everything's spinning. You can see in here when the back tire spins, the pistons go, and all the cranks and all the gears and everything go. So everything's looking good. The bad news here is I still have 2 almost completely full sheets of stickers and only 2 building phases to go. And while building phase 4 seems pretty short, I have a feeling it's going to contain a lot of stickers because I see a lot of flat white pieces in these bags, and that's what the outside body of the bike is like. So I don't know. Stickers, to be expected on something like this, and I knew it because I saw the sheets in advance, but whatever. Anyway, looking good so far, and I'm just gonna kind of leave it there and get number 4, building phase 4, knocked out here. Maybe even start a little bit on 5 tonight, depending on what time it is when I get done with 4. And we'll flash back in a little bit later in the build. All right, almost done with building phase 4, but I wanted to stop for a second and just give a little bit of hooray, good job, attaboy or girl or whoever came up with this idea at Lego. They put the plastic windscreen in a plastic bag so it isn't all kind of scratched and whatever. So often I'll open up a set and there'll be a plastic windscreen or a windshield or a rear window or some kind of a window type piece that is all scratched or scuffed or something like this. This is going to be pristine. Anyway, just wanted to stop and pay a compliment to whoever at Lego decided to do this, because this is very nice. All right, on with the build. I should be done with building phase 4 here in just a few minutes. Okay, so building phase 4 is now complete, and it's really starting to look like a bike now. This thing, I am just seriously impressed by it. It's an unbelievably well designed set. So essentially building phase 4 was the front fairing, and it was the tank, and a couple of other little pieces. This had the least amount of pieces out of any of the phases I've done so far, and took me the longest. And I'll tell you why. Number one, building on this stand is very difficult because this thing does move a little bit. So you got to keep one hand somewhere, and then you got to kind of press it in. It was a lot of pins in precarious little places. And so you kind of slide this in. Also, I will say this, and this is not necessarily a critique, but this is just sort of how more advanced Technic sets are. And this is about as advanced as it comes, I think, with a few exceptions. Maybe some of the supercars are more advanced than this, but the instructions kind of are sparse sometimes in the details of exactly where you need to put something. So, for example, this piece right here, it wasn't really clear from the instructions which, kind of pinhole it went into. And so I had to kind of eyeball it and look to see what made sense. And sometimes I had to kind of do maybe 2 or 3 steps that would come behind it and kind of put them all up here as sort of a pro forma, like a template, not attach them and see like, okay, it makes sense. This one has to go here because this one goes here and this one goes here. So interesting stuff. Now, the one thing that was kind of fun for me is that they gave me a couple of these little tiles, okay, and they gave stickers for them. So one of them is a speedometer, the other one is another type of speedometer, and then they give you sort of the BMW M sticker. I opted for that to give this more of a plainish kind of generic kind of look to it, without something that's kind of, I don't want to call it cartoony, but a little bit cartoony. I don't know, I might swap these out. I haven't really decided yet. I'm also not really sure what the heck I'm going to do with these because I want to keep them with the set. So maybe I'm going to find a place behind the stand or under the stand when I put it up on the shelves. So anyway, that is the left side view. I'll spin it around so you can kind of see the front side view a little bit here. Okay. Cool headlight stickers, which are really neat. This was, I think I just showed you in the prior clip, the few second clip that I did, wrapped in plastic, so it is pristine and so nice. The stickers have not been a nightmare to get on. I've been able to line them up pretty good, which is awesome, using like brick separator and a knife. And then this is right side of the bike. So I'm gonna keep plugging away here. I got 5 buildings phase 5. I want to get it done. I want this thing done. It's been 4 nights now. This is night 5, and I really just want to kind of get everything, you know, hammered out here because I got a couple of other sets I want to start and get done. So we're gonna get right to it, and I'm gonna flash back in when this sucker's done, show you the final product. All right, here we have it. This is set number 42130. It's the BMW M 1000RR Technic motorcycle. It's massive. It's a 1/5 scale design here. Incredible. 1,921 pieces. I started Tuesday night. It's now Saturday night. Or maybe I started Monday night and I finished it last night. And I'm just doing, anyway, I don't know. It took me 4 or 5 nights to go. Like 10 hours, a little bit more than that, I think, which is kind of long. Maybe 11 hours, could be a little bit more. Anyway, a couple of things here. I spent a lot of time building a motor at one of the phases, in fact, one of the first phases I did. And it had pistons and the wheels and everything and the gears and the whole bit. And what annoys me about it is that now in the finished product, those gears and the pistons are supposed to be able to move. And I don't know if they are right now because I can't see the motor in the finished product. It's kind of a little bit annoying. I mean, I know in real life in the bike you wouldn't be able to see the motor, but why make me build something like that if I'm not going to be able to see it in the finished product? Like, there's really, I mean, I've looked, I've tried to, like, you know, can I see it by looking down like this in it? No, you can't. At least in some of the Technic supercars, you can kind of like open the hood and spin the tires. You can see the things going, but in this, you can't see it. But that is the only real major complaint that I have about this set. There's other little minor things. Like, for example, it's a little wobbly on the stand, but I get why they did that, because they want you to be able to easily lift it off the stand and not play with it because it's going to fall over. But they want you to be able to maybe put it on the little work stand, okay? So it came with this little work stand thing, and they want you to be able to kind of put it on here and display it like this, okay? I think they also want you to be able to display it either this way, or they want you to be able to basically put it on the stand the other way, okay? So, hang on. I'm rotating it without trying to break it, like this. Now, I personally am not going to display it this way. Why? Very simple. There's only one exhaust pipe. It's on the right side of the bike. That, to me, is more interesting than the left side of the bike. So this is how I'm going to display it on the shelves, just like you see it right now. Okay. Something that I hated, which I also like, I didn't hate, it was annoying that I didn't like, was all the stickers. There was a ton. I mean, that's a sticker sheet right there. And that's just one sticker sheet, because there's another. I lost it somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, there it is. there were a ton of stickers. I think more stickers than I've ever applied to any set that I can think of, at least in recent memory. Huge amount of stickers. But at the end of the day, the stickers are one of the things that I like on the final product. They're just unbelievably good. And the way that they kind of fit together seamlessly, very nice stuff. All in all, this is a great set. I cannot wait to find a place to put it on the Technic shelves because I don't have any room for it. I really don't. I think what I'm going to do is I've got the Maersk sealant ship, which isn't Technic, on top of the Technic shelves. I'm going to move that someplace else. I have a feeling, I kind of know where I'm going to move that. And I'll show you guys when I kind of do this. And this is going to go up there because I think this is a very good piece that you can view from afar and upwards. And I think that's going to look good. And if it doesn't, I'll figure something out. But anyway, all in all, this set, very nice. I am very happy with this. It is massive. It is great. It is an unbelievable display piece. And they hit it out of the park on this one, without question. So I'm going to let that be the end of the video here. Just a quick teaser. I am starting tonight on 3 extremely rare, extremely special Lego sets. They are not sought after. They're not like, you know, old school, everybody wants to have them, but I've had my eye on them for a while, and I'll tell the story in my next video. But I found all 3 of them from one seller on eBay, all in immaculately mint condition, and the price was actually really good. And I picked them all up, and I just got them today, and I'm gonna start them. And I'm gonna take a little quick break from Technic because I'm really excited to do these sets. These are normal system build sets. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and make sure you turn notifications on so you'll know when I send another video out to the, you know, interwebs or whatever. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a really great day.